welcome back. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I edit my photos, and it's all for free. All the applications, everything completely free. So first, this will be different if you have like a Samsung or an Android, but for Apple you can just click this little edit button down here and it'll give you a bunch of options just with editing the photos. You might be tempted just to click the auto, which might help your photo, but I don't usually like the way it looks. It kind of makes them look really pink. And first, I just mess with each one, finding the right balance of not too bright and not too dark, and enhancing it so it makes your skin look more, like beautiful and full and warm and not like washed out or too dark or anything. It really changes, and I like to kind of just tap on the photo in between each one. I don't really mess with contrast usually. There's a few I don't really ever mess with, and I do like to make my photos slightly brighter or darker depending, and it's good to have a good photo in the first place with good lighting. Like, you want a photo that in itself you'd feel comfortable sending in, but basically you're gonna mess with them and just see if it helps the photo at all. And these last three for me are usually the key. I like to turn up saturation slightly, I like to turn up vibrant slightly, and I like to turn up warmth. Usually I like my photos to be on the warm side. It depends on kind of what you're going for, but that usually helps. And then tint is also good, especially if your photo tends to have a green or purplish tint. And then sharpness, definition, and noise reduction I don't ever really touch, but vignette is good to add a bit of vignette. Don't go in the opposite direction like crazy. I used to do that all the time when I first edited my photos. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It doesn't look very good. But just add a little bit of vignette, especially to kind of enhance her and draw the attention towards her. And then here is the end result. It looks so good. You can see it kind of just brightens up her skin a little, and it doesn't really wash her out. But now we're going to continue in Canva. Canva is completely free, at least the version I have. And you're going to go into filters on the bottom, and you're just going to mess around with a bunch of ones. All these natural ones are very good. I really like this one. This is cool. Even though it's kind of bluish and kind of cool, it still kind of keeps her warmth well. And then here are some cold filters. I'm just testing random ones, and you can adjust the intensity. So even if you like a filter but you don't want it necessarily that intense, that is an option. And I really like soft. These were all very fun, but soft was probably my favorite category, that or natural, because they just look good even at like full intense typically. And so here I'm just trying to figure out which one I like the best. I ended up going with this one. I kind of liked how it made her top kind of pop, made her eyes look super pretty, and her hair look really nice. And then they also have this adjust, which if you have an Android or like a Google phone and it doesn't have any adjustments, you can do the same exact thing here as you would be able to do in the Apple section of the edit. And they even have some extra stuff here where you can like specifically affect a certain color. Here you can see you can change the color of her top, which is crazy. I didn't know you could do this, but now she's got like a green top on, and obviously it doesn't work perfectly. Like the fuzzes around it still kind of look blue. But if you wanted to, you could make it a different color, change the color of the saturation or the hues. And then I was kind of seeing like what their clarity looked like. If you go all the way to the left, it kind of looks like a Facebook mom filter, but it's kind of very similar. And again, they have a vignette, which also can be very helpful. Oh, and there's this effects too. You can blur your photos. I've used that before, especially if you want to tease something, but you don't want to you want the photo, but you don't want them to really see exactly what it is. But they have a lot of very helpful things on Canva here, and they do have a non-free version if you want more stuff. So here it is from the editing from the Photos app to after on Canva, and then here it is completely from before it was edited at all, and then after I got done with it on Canva. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.